Right then, we are prepared. I'm really kind of disappointed that we don't have any trunk here. Or maybe it's somewhere, but I don't know where. I haven't really found it yet. Because there is one trunk here. But it's under lockpick and it's private area, so I don't think that's actually ours. Oh yeah, he's actually coming in, that's why I wasn't actually a bit
What was that?
open it.
What the?
Apparently I've woken everybody. Well, sorry. It happens. Refreshed, let's get to Horsey and we're gonna be heading out. And of course we're also gonna be looking to get a few more apples.
Yeah.
To our inventory and eat them.
God be with you.
With you too, boy. Right. One apple, that is gonna go in bed already. Eaten, and on the horse you're gonna be having a few more of exactly those. You can see 10 exactly. Right now, since we are already overburdened, we can put all of them there to take better track of it. Wine probably doesn't go bad, yeah, it doesn't. Neither does water. Neither does water. Alright, so another apple here. Maybe 2 for breakfast. I think I'm gonna be having for lunch another dose of them. And then maybe finish them for later. I don't know. It's really a lot of them. So I think I might even actually want to exchange... not like this. Exchange a few with the cook if she's already up though, that is. Like, exchange a few apples or some kind of bread roll. I think I might do that. Should have done that yesterday, damn it. And she was still up, because right now I think she's gonna be still sleeping. Yeah. Okay, messed up. I messed up. Well, maybe. Maybe we're still gonna be able to exchange them later, because they are still at 66, so they should be holding basically more or less half a day. So I'm kinda hopeful that we're gonna be able to deal with the camp before that and come back, or somewhere. Well, come back, because we need to talk to Sir Bernard about the success. And maybe exchange then. And yeah, that was this quest with the poachers here. Alright. That we're pointed to exactly.
Yeah.
That is here or not? I think, yeah, that's gonna be the hunter top side. There is already the inn. Is it actually open? Yes, it is. But question is if we can already talk to him, because I already want to ask also if he maybe has some kind of tips.
God save you, good night.
How are the Talmberg folk getting on? Is it peaceful here?
Ah, things here are not too bad at all.
How are the Talmberg
Ah.
Good. No quest then.
Hey!
Oh, keep it down, woman.
Yeah.
Master Hunter.
Yeah.
So, up and running or not yet? No, seems like he's a sleepyhead. Alright, so where do we go from here? There's gonna be the raiders and... oof, pretty much due south.
Yeah.
Which is this one. Due south and slightly to the right here. That we cross the water. I should be getting to safety because there's gonna be a lot of fighting going on here, dude. I think we already could be close by. Yes, we are. So let's get down carefully so that we don't break our and Pebble's neck. Probably didn't need to do that all that much. Could have just used the normal road, I think. Because it's right here. Yeah, well. Next time, I guess. And I have a strong feeling... Yeah. I already was here once. But I'm not certain actually if I was already fighting them here, but that is strange. There is this camp, and I already took care of this one before. Probably gonna be empty. Unless there's another one. Yeah, I think actually that he sent me to the camp, that he sent me to the very first one. I think this was the very first one. This is why I was remembering it. Unless there's another one a bit further down there. Which actually might be the case. Well. Plenty of humans right next to each other, I guess. Some kind of breaches that we don't need. And let's put out the... No. Let's put out the fire. Not safe to be having open fire without actually somebody taking care of it. Alright. Let's head somewhere this way. To see if maybe really there is another camp. Because I really think this was the very first one that he sent us to destroy. Like, are you telling me there's another one here? That would be fairly strange. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the one I already actually destroyed. Which actually could be a problem. Because of course the master is not there and I already turned him in. And therefore I might not be able to actually turn this quest in. And that is really strange that we got the same one. There's a random wayfarer here.
Good day.
Good day to you too.
Yeah.
Can we actually collect those flowers? I don't think I attempted that before. And I really like them, they look nice. So, are they able to be collected? Oh, disappointment is real. Apparently they're not. I was hoping that maybe we could be getting them. They're really nice. But they are probably not having any kind of medicinal or alchemical uses, which is why you're not allowed to do so. Yeah, well, I guess let's head back and see what he says. I don't think he's gonna be happy because we don't have the helmet. There's nobody to kill here. Weird. Weird to the highest degree.
Yeah.
Well, and here I was hoping that we could be getting another encounter. Apparently not. So So just head back to Talmberg to see what the game is gonna be sending us further. And if this quest is gonna get blocked by this, it's gonna be unfortunate pretty much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at least it's gonna be like forcing us on the main quest, so that's kind of fine. And how's the time? Right now we could be maybe even getting to talk to Hans Master. Oh, no, too early. Too early to turn. Still have to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go talk to him first, because potentially he's right now the closest. There he is. Nice.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Master Huntsman, is there any work for me here?
There's always something that needs doing. You're that Scarlet's lad, aren't you? Sir Radzig's lackey.
That'll be me.
No need to take any offense here.
I saw you here shortly after the attack. My word, to get away from Talmberg like that, quite remarkable. It's clear you're not easily scared. So I do have a job for you.
I'm listening.
We've been having terrible problems with poachers lately. In Sir Divish's forests, we've been finding gutted entrails of deer and rabbit nooses all over the place. But no sign of the bastards who put them there.
And
I've
you want
already
me to
seen a
track down
few
the
on
poachers?
my ways here.
Indeed. Whatever you learn will be useful to me.
Oof, if only I could actually remember where it was. There was one cave. And there was another spot. Well, there were a few spots like that, damn it. But that's really quite several days ahead in the game. And before, so I don't think actually I will be able to remember that.
Do you suspect anyone?
Well, it's hard to say, but seeing how much harm they're causing, I'd say they're no crofters looking for a Sunday roast.
Yeah, it's kind of a good question, because it's also
Shouldn't you be dealing with the poachers yourself?
Yeah.
I should, you're quite right. But when I ask the local folk anything, their mouths close up like clams. They're more scared of me than the devil.
I think I'm gonna be
Do you think the
asking the
locals are
tanner,
rebel?
because he's already asking me to get him some
maybe.
hides and whatever.
But even if not, they'll never talk to me. They're scared I'll dig some skeleton out of their cupboard. You know, the smaller the village, the bigger the secrets. That's why I need an outsider to ask for me.
I understand.
Alright.
I'll try to find out something about them. Any advice about where to start?
Certainly. Ask around the village. Somebody must have seen or heard something. And it wouldn't hurt to ask in the inn in the glade, the one on the road towards Neuhof. I've heard they serve good venison, and no shortage of it.
That's clear enough. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Thanks for your help, lad.
Alright. And that is actually sending us to the south. Let's see if you can train
Can
in
you teach
bow.
me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
He can actually do it or not. Apparently not, yeah.
Well, I'll think it over.
Because we are definitely not at 10. With the bow, we are at only 6. Yeah, we are kinda weakling in everything. Main level +1, vitality +1, and we did get speech. And we are having even more here. So, stat speech, but we didn't get any extras here yet. But anyway, in the skills, buffs you have in spurs, of course. Then horsemanship. So what do we take from here? Heavy duty pony, I don't want to do that. Carry more, very slower. But because I kinda rely on the speed, so I kinda like him as basically in between. Raise horse. Yeah, it's basically combination with that, or rather the opposite of that. Dreadsty, if your horse is wounded, it will run faster and rider on the storm. Your horse will be extremely skittish in storms, but will shy less in any other weather. He's not really skittish, so that's fine. And if the horse is wounded, it'll run faster. Maybe it could help us get away from some fights, I guess. Let's do it. Gonna be helping us in that way. Hunting, we don't exactly hunt, so we don't need anything from that. Reading, yeah, that can also wait. But stealth, we are having 2 of them. Alright. Daring Debonair. After committing crime, you get a +1 bonus of strength. We don't commit crimes, so no. Rainman. Maybe interesting. Crouching Chameleon. When crouching without movement, you get a 30% stealth bonus. That sounds good. Sounds really good. Stealth kill. Allows you to kill from stealth. You have to have a dagger. Crouching Chameleon is then coming. That's pretty good. That's gonna help us. And this is level 8, 8, 10, and 10. We are right now at what level? 5. So they are really far away, the extra perks could be getting from the rest. But stealth kill, we don't really kill them in stealth yet, so I'm not gonna take that. And maybe keep it for something else a bit later. But that one, the Chameleon, I think is gonna be useful. But anyway, I think you are out of money, if I remember correctly.
See you later.
Actually not, he has actually recuperated a bit of money here. So maybe we could sell you a few bows. But they are right now gone. So what do we have on a horse here that could sell you? That makes sense to sell to you. Probably absolutely nothing. Unfortunately. 300 arrows. That is 25 kilograms. We actually don't need that many, and we are finding plenty. Better long distance, hunting arrow. How about we actually sell the crap ones? We don't really need them. And they are 10 kilograms right there. So that is power mod 1, this is power mod 1.1. Yeah, let's just sell him those. All of them. Ordinary arrow is power mod 1. Step damage 90. That's actually better than the better hunting arrow. But the power mod is different. Well, I don't know what's better actually. But they seem to be at least kind of valuable, slightly. So let's keep those, and 258 hunting arrows. Wow, that's a lot. I think with how many I'm finding, I can actually safely sell about 100. We're not even wasting all that many of them anyway lately, so let's sell 100. Let's keep this. 200 arrows, that's kinda okay. So he's gonna be able to wear 14 kilograms more almost. Or rather carry 24 actually, sorry. Bad at math. 24. Which means that he can get something heavy. Captain's helmet. Armor, mail coif. Oh, not anymore. So what do we take from here? That still wouldn't be enough. Ishak, pauldrons. The spurs he can take though. Alright.
Good luck then.
How about we sell you then those arrows? All of them. All of those and 100 of those.
let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it.
How about like a solid 100? I think that could be a good price, right?
Is this enough?
That's too much.
Oh, well,
Aye, for
wanted
that
to go
amount
all
I
the way
can
to
be
100,
persuaded.
but that doesn't really matter. It's still fine. That is still quite fine. And I also wanted right now replace a few of the arrows, because we have sold quite a bit, and used quite a bit of them as well. So why won't we put all of those ordinary arrows into the inventory? We're gonna be using them as well to use them up. Just to make sure. But anyway, this is it. Let's head into the castle and see what actually is the whole deal with that empty camp that we have already dealt with. Or if maybe I have to actually load up, because that's gonna be a bugged quest. Maybe if we actually load up, we might be getting... Oops. Killed by a roof. If maybe we could be getting another one. This is actually... This is a very dangerous roof. I actually keep falling here quite often. I remember it was like either last session or 2 sessions ago. I was knocked down by 2 times when I was too close to it. Damn dangerous roof.
Yeah.
Good day. See you later.
Yeah, that's not good. That's the quest done. That's the quest gone. Damn it. I might actually have to load up, because this is already that he gave one day they gave me. So they're all dead, and I cannot kill the camp leader, of course. What do we do then? Still early. But did we get a save with the quest? With right now with the hare hunt? Yeah, we did. Alright, that's good. That's actually quite nice. In which case I can right now... Where is actually the sleep one? Raiders here, 22-24. Maybe that's it. Just want to check if he's gonna be giving me the same one. The same one. Or if he's gonna be giving different. If he's gonna be giving me different, then yeah, I'm gonna be keeping the reload, because it's kinda stupid. Should we get into Red Type Presbytery for lost items? It's gonna be ears. Right now it's the morning. Oh, did he already give it to me this time here? Oh yeah, that's already actually in. That's too late. Okay, so that doesn't help. This one probably then will help. Oh, that's 2110 though. 2110. Question is if this one is after we dealt with the camp of the humans. Okay, I don't think so actually. Yeah, it's not. Okay, let's not do this then. Well, if the quest is broken, then it's broken. Doesn't seem really important, it's just basically side quest for something, so not gonna be breaking my neck about it. Just not gonna be finishing a few more human camps, I guess. If there actually were any, because maybe we've already run out of them, and it should have ended the quest, and instead it gave us a camp we already took care of. That actually makes plenty of sense, because I really think we should have already finished. So that could be it. Right now we probably have to redo the arrows, right? Yes. Alright then. Let's at least do that. 100 of those. All of those. Gonna be all of them salt. Come into the horsey. Maybe right now we can actually do it slightly better. Okay, so right now he still can carry about 2 kilograms of something. So for example, the leather gloves. And that seems to be about it. Yeah, we won't really get anything huge out of it. But the bandage can still go to the horsey also. And we're gonna save you a few things again.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so.
It also kind of means that you can stop picking up arrows because you're having really low of them and basically just waiting for good ones.
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
That is also something that you can do. So right now we can go for the 100 and not just for the 101.
That's a sum I can live with.
There we go. There we go, and let's go then ask around. Hare hunt, yes. Find the Talbot Poachers. Ask around the village and check out the inn in the glade. Yep. How about we ask right here? Maybe you do have some information about it, Margaret.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Elena if you're determined. That old gossip will tell you all there is to know.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Right on the doorstep, the first important information. And where do we actually find Olena? Ah, okay, she is down there. Okay, it should be Olena, actually the woman that actually went in. Just right now, villager. Oops, trespassing. Can you actually please tell your wife to come out?
I can be of help to you, knight.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't know anything about it. But if I were you, I'd speak to Martha, the innkeeper's wife. She knows all the goings on around here. You can find her at the tavern.
Okay. So Olena and then Marta.
I heard there are poachers in the woods round here.
If only if it was just poachers. It's that sorcerer Hare. He's the one who's been running amok. I said he'd be back, and I said he'd be vengeful, and I was right both times.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day. No one rightly knew where from. He claimed up at the castle to be a nobleman's son, and so he got the office of Master Huntsman, and Margaret was promised him for his wife. Nobody could have known he was a sorcerer.
Sorcerer?
And how did his sorcery reveal itself?
Well, he was able to vanish into thin air in the forest right in front of folk. And I've heard it said he spoke to animals, too. Though I don't know the truth of it.
That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
That's because you've not seen his marksmanship. It wasn't natural, the things he could do with that bow of his. They say he sold his soul for the gift of it.
I see. How did it go with Margaret?
And Margaret
I'm
is
not
the next
one
one
to
I should be
gossip.
talking to.
But she was a
In the end.
flighty lass in her younger years. She could never make up her mind which one she wanted, the hare or Nicholas. So in the end, fate decided for her.
What do you mean?
Oh.
What happened with Hare?
Oh, that was quite something. And then some on top of it. Sir Henry of Lipo was visiting here at the castle, and Hare snapped his guardsman's neck with his bare hands. Of course, they found him out. But how do you keep a sorcerer under lock and key? You can't. That's your answer. And that Satan's spawn slipped the net.
Oh well. It's quite a wild story. Any idea why he murdered the man?
No one knows, and most likely never will. But they say he was fully in the devil's power. There was a full moon, you see.
Was he actually seen killing the guardsman?
I suppose so. Else they'd hardly know who did it, would they?
That's probably true. There is one other thing I want to ask. Has anyone actually seen this Hannikin Hare? He seems to exist only as a bogeyman to frighten naughty children.
Oh, he exists all right. But he flits around in the forest like a shadow. They won't be catching him anytime soon. But Blacksmith's Betty heard some of their goings-on in the woods.
Goings-on? What's that supposed to mean?
Cavorting and raising hell. Sorcery! Hare meets up with his sorcerer's apprentices, and they feast in the clearing in the
We have certain experience with this.
They turn into ravens and scatter. Or so she says. But you'll have to ask Betty for more.
Yeah, so Betty
knows
is
what she
and
saw?
next one to talk to
Or
as well.
what she was doing there.
That's gonna be kinda hard to
Very well.
figure out actually the truth, I think, with all those rumors and whatever nonsense.
Who does Hare want revenge on?
Master Huntsman Nicholas, of course. When the hare disappeared, Nicholas took his Margaret and the huntsman's posting.
So Nicholas came out of it well.
That one always knew how to land on his feet.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day. No one rightly knew where from. He claimed up at the castle to be a no...
Okay, so it seems that nothing new
Well,
here.
I should be...
Not at all. Good luck, then.
Alright. Thank you for all your maybe valuable information. A lot of rumors, of course. So the next stop should be probably at the inn, I think. Speak to Martha, the innkeeper, yes.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's gonna be probably this lady. That's our housemaid. This is Martha.
I heard you've got a poaching problem in the woods around here.
In the woods and out of them. Not long back the bastards hung a deer's head on the huntsman's house.
That's pretty brazen of them.
Certainly is. Word around the village is that someone wants to shame him till he squirms.
Putting a deer's head on the huntsman's house sounds pretty risky. Why would anyone do that?
Maybe they want to show that Huntsman Nicholas is no match for them. And they're not wrong. He isn't the man he should be.
Yeah, since he actually wants me to help with his job, it's really kinda strange. Probably really isn't the one for the job.
Do you think it was someone local?
I really don't know. All sorts of things get said. Hannikin Hare's back, if you listen to some, and others are going on about Tom of the Baths. They swear blind he's got his fingers in it.
And what about you?
It could be anyone. There's more than one that has it in for Nicholas. And who knows what the neighbors get up to by night.
What's so suspicious about this Thomas?
Just that he was drunk and blabbering about how he was going to bring back venison from the woods.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be master huntsman here a while back. But then Nicholas got him accused of a murder, and the hare had to flee. It cost
Yeah,
him
it
the
seems like the
husband's
hare
wife
is like
and
revenging, or
Margaret,
rather,
too.
having some vengeance against him.
What happened between Hare and Nicholas, anyway?
Those two didn't get on from the start. And then that business with Margaret really set them at each other's throats. But it
Yeah,
all came
always
to a head about
find
15
and look for the
years
woman.
back when Sir Henry of Lipa came to visit.
Sir Hanish's father?
Just so. There was a banquet at the castle in his honor, and in the morning they found one of Sir Henry's men-at-arms in the ditch with his neck broken. Well, Nicholas made sure the blame fell on Hannikin Hare.
So how did Nicholas put the blame on Hare?
Nicholas always had a viper's tongue, and events made it easy for him. That evening there'd been a right falling out between Hare and the guardsman. Blows were struck. Well, Sir Divish didn't want any ill will with Sir Henry, so he tried to settle things as quick as he could, and Hare got the short straw.
What was going on with Margaret?
Her father promised her to Hannikin, because they seemed a good match. But Nicholas couldn't stomach that, so he did what he did.
Interesting.
And what happened
Margaret
to
is
Hare?
probably gonna be in on it, I'm thinking.
That's just it. No one rightly knows. They put him in the dungeon, but when Sir Henry's men came for him the next morning, he was gone. No one knows what became of him.
I want to ask about something else. Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
He used to be master huntsman here a while back.
want to
Okay,
ask
we've
about
already
something
heard
else.
that, so we don't need to hear that anymore.
So why do people think Tom of the Baths is involved?
Ah, that's just nonsense. He was bragging in the tavern that he'd put on a venison feast for the village girls. Deer for the deers. I doubt it. He's all mouth and no trousers. But if you want to know more, ask my husband, the innkeeper. I wasn't here that evening.
Alright, we will.
That'll be
Thank
all.
you very much for
Thanks.
your help.
Good luck, then.
Well, there you are. Already can talk to you about that as
Well,
well.
Saviour, good night. What can I do for you?
What do you think about all the poaching lately?
What should I be thinking? If they ever catch them, Sir Divish will have them skinned alive. But for that to happen, our master huntsman would have to be made of sterner stuff.
Do you think Nicholas isn't doing enough?
A master huntsman who lets poachers run wild through his woods? He's useless. He couldn't even stop them hanging a stag's head on his own house.
Right. Folk were talking about Hannikin Hare.
Oh, good Lord. People do like to prattle on. Don't you go believing a word they say. It's the back of beyond here, and they'll tell any tale to spice things up a bit.
Thank you,
Okay, so
innkeeper.
how about the Thomas
I'll
then?
be going.
Do you have some information on this
I've heard
dude?
Tom of the Baths was mouthing off in here.
So he did. He and Jack Piper were bragging about how they'd make a feast for the village lasses, that there'd be venison roast and enough beer to fill a river. And a few days later, they did come and buy a few kegs of beer from me.
Did they have anything else to say?
Not really. I told him to shut up, or someone would hear him and there'd be trouble.
And what did he say to that?
Nothing. He had more booze in him than the castle cellar. He just hiccuped and slid under the table. Piper took him off after that, thank God.
And who is this Jake Piper?
Oh, he's Tom's best mate. A decent fellow. They call him the Piper because everywhere he goes, he's whistling on that pipe of his.
Where can I find him?
Well, most likely in the quarry. He lends a hand there to make ends meet.
Do you suppose he meant it?
Hardly. He's nothing but a braggart.
All right, I'd best ask him myself.
Well, feel free to ask, but don't believe half what he says.
Good. Good,
Thank you,
good,
innkeeper.
good.
I'll be going.
Good luck, then.
Thank you for all the information then. This is actually leading us into all the correct places, so what is the next stop? Still plenty of people to talk to, for example. Okay, blacksmith Betty, Thomas from the bathhouse, Margaret knows something. Talk to Jake Piper. Okay, let's go to blacksmith with Betty first.
God.
Let's go talk to her first and see what she does have to say to us. That was right here, right? Pretty much in front of us. And she already sees me, already wants to talk to me here, so yeah, she's gonna be inside the house, it seems like. So can we like talk to you, go in? Apparently not. So where do we exactly find you? You seem to be locked inside the house. Oh, there she goes.
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
I heard you saw something fishy in the forest.
That's right, I did.
Can you describe what you saw?
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I saw someone had lit a fire, and there were figures singing and dancing, and I could hear the whistling of a pipe. And I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort. Only I thought maybe it was some witch's Sabbath, so I was afraid to stay too long in case they saw me.
No.
Did you recognize anyone there?
Interesting news.
Someone from the village, maybe?
No. Like I said, it was dark. All I could see was shadowy figures moving around.
Did you hear any familiar voices?
No. But I heard girls' laughter, goblets clinking, a piper playing. It sounded just like any feast.
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track past the woodcutter's camp that takes you there.
Thanks. What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
It's clear as day. Hannikin hare's back. And putting those antlers on Nicholas's house? Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It's the sign of a cuckold, you mark my words.
Wow, she's right now gonna be having a lot of options in here.
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling the urge. It happens in the best of families.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return. So far, I've just heard vague rumors.
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure. I suppose some other mischief maker could have done it, but better the devil you know. And everyone hereabouts knows Hare.
Not exactly, yeah.
You were singing a different song not long ago.
So? Why do you want to know so much, anyway?
It's nothing to you, but I'm helping Nicholas unmask that local poaching gang.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. And you also know not to keep anything from me. So, what's the story with that hare?
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually got up to.
And what did they speak about?
I don't know. But if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
You're sure she wasn't saying it in jest?
Oh no. Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that.
Interesting, so he actually is back.
Well, you're the first who's certain of her.
Well now.
Stop trying to wriggle out of it.
Not really.
But you know who Radzig Cobbler is, right?
Of course.
I'm his right-hand man, and I'm helping the huntsman catch the poachers. So, I'm not someone you should be messing around.
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover.
It's to do with Margaret.
Keep going.
Okay, so
I know
that's,
full well
that's
Hare.
the
What
same.
did she tell you?
That he waited in the...
And what did they speak?
I don't know.
You're sure she wasn't...
Oh no.
Alright.
Who's this Hannikin Hare, anyway?
Hannikin Hare? There was a time he was master huntsman here, and Margaret was set to be his wife. But then he got himself accused of murder, and fled before they could hang him. Margaret and his job both ended up going to Nicholas.
So what's the story between Hare and Margaret?
It was complicated. He wanted her, and she wanted him too, I reckon. At least for a while. But then she hitched up with Nicholas, and now she says she never had a thought of wedding Hannikin Hare.
So what went on between Hare and the huntsman?
Those two? There was no love lost between them from the moment Hare arrived. And then Margaret got involved. It was a messy business.
Do you think Hare really killed that man?
Who knows the truth of it now? I did find it all a bit odd. Hare never was much of a hothead. But then again, no one really knew him that well. And Margaret never wanted to speak of it. Wouldn't hear a word about it.
Alright, so that seems to be
That's
everything
all I
here.
need.
She
Thanks.
basically confirmed that Hare is back. That's good to know. That is very good to know, and that there's something in the north, in there. Something could be really quite interestingly going on here. So we should be right now talking to Margaret, probably the very last one. He's gonna be confirming everything if we actually dump reality on her. We'll be finding out what happened to Thomas of the bathhouse. So yes, I guess so. It's gonna be the next stop. Then we're gonna be heading to Piper.
What's going on there? Who's there?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go here. Ask around. You are bathhouse proprietor,
Greetings.
villager, and bathmate. I'm thinking bathmate maybe. It's gonna be a good place to ask first.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If I were you, I'd ask Thomas, the bath hand. He was boasting in the tavern about how he was off to the woods for some game.
Right. Yeah, we've already been there. So apparently there are a lot of ways how to go around this, because you can see right now we already were there. So it got auto completed. So it's actually good that this quest can track where we already were. So where is this dude then? Oh, he went somewhere else. He's moving around.
Yeah.
He went this way, I think. That's probably him. Right? Yeah, it's gonna be him. Stop. Stop, you
God
dude.
be with you. I'm here to find out about the Poachers gang, and I need to ask a few questions.
Well, ask away. I don't have all day.
Well, that's kinda strange. Well, let's ask him this way. The first one was kinda direct, quite a bit.
She says there was a nice smell of venison. What do you know about it?
Nothing. I wasn't there.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me who was?
No, because I wasn't there.
I heard you were yelling in the tavern that you were off to hunt some venison.
Look here. I don't know who you are, but you should watch your mouth.
I will, don't you worry. So what happened then?
What? Nothing. It was just the beer talking. I got pissed and started spouting shit. Didn't mean a word of it.
Maybe not. That remains to be seen. That'll do me. I hear there's been trouble with poachers recently.
I don't have time to talk to strangers. Good day to you. God be with you.
Huh. Well, he certainly doesn't want to talk to me too much. It's not very helpful. Find out what happened to Thomas from the bathhouse. Well, how are we gonna be proceeding about this one then? Because that seems quite interesting. And we probably should be talking to Piper as well. For some reason he doesn't really want to talk to us at all. I'll try again. Yeah, he's just not interested. I'm having a thought if maybe we could be asking the bath lady, like the owner. Maybe she's gonna know something as well about him.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered. But go and see Oliver.
Okay, she's not really helpful.
Good luck, then.
Not really helpful at all. And there was a village that potentially could be letting us know something more. Oh, well. We coming in. Well, it's probably not gonna be important anyway. So, I kinda guess let's head to the Piper. Which is basically straight north here.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna be already heading also into the clearing, because that's gonna be basically on the way. Also to the north, so we might want to explore that part. Okay, so which one of you is the Piper? Ferryman. Oh, Ferryman. Jake Piper. Hello.
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
I need to ask you something about the poachers.
What? Me? Why me, for Christ's sake?
They say you were mouthing off in the tavern.
We'd all had a few ales. You know what it's like. The tales get taller.
So you didn't go poaching with Thomas?
My God, no. That would never even cross our minds. Thomas is a bit wild, but I have some sense at least.
Some folk had themselves a feast in the woods recently, and the people who passed by told me they heard a piper playing. You weren't by any chance there, were you?
I was. I don't deny it. But nothing disreputable went on there.
So, how are we gonna be proceeding here? Yeah, he is covering up. That is definitely clear. I don't deny it, but I think the Resputal went on there. So, let's start it calmly.
So who was at the feast?
Just the village girls and us.
Who's us?
Us lads.
Was Tom from the baths there too?
Yes. Yes, he was there.
If you're innocent, lying won't help you.
I don't know what you want from me. Nothing wrong went on in that clearing, and I certainly don't go poaching in the woods.
But you do know something about it, and you're keeping it from me. Covering up for a friend, is that it? Very well. Loyalty is a fine thing, but once they discover who did it, then it'll be too late. You'll be right in over your head, with him.
But I haven't done anything.
Then you have nothing to fear if you tell me what happened.
All right. Yes. There was venison being eaten, but I didn't bring it. Thomas brought that there.
Alright,
So,
so we're gonna be coming back to Thomas.
More than just hot air.
I don't know where the deer came from. After what happened in the tavern, Tom took me to the forest to this hide there. But I was too worried someone would catch us, and I took off.
You did yourself a favor. Thomas isn't going to get away with this.
Okay, so I think we have already talked about everything with him.
What?
Yeah, that seems to be about it, and...
So about that feast...
What about it?
Yeah, we don't really need to talk to him about anything more. Not really any reason to threaten him or anything.
That'll do for now.
Because we already do know the information that we need. So thank you very much for your info. Right now we're probably gonna be coming... Well, I think I'm gonna be still checking up there anyway. It's still early, we are having plenty of time in the day. Since it's basically on the road here. Let's go check that out, and then we're gonna be coming back to Thomas, because it's really coming to him all the time. So, how do we get up there? This is high cliffs, I kinda guess there's gonna be a way to scale this.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Let's be hopeful. Let's be optimistic. There's gonna be a way how to get up the cliff here. Yeah, it seems there will be. Yep. Good, we didn't go back and waste some time. We can just continue around here. Oops. Well, that was dangerous. And where did we leave Horsey? There we go. Oh, there he is. He actually ran through and he left me behind. Come on, Pebbles, that's not really friendly of you. There we are, we need to go about here.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that just a random wayfarer or... No, it wasn't even wayfarer, it was just basically literally trunk of the tree.
Yeah.
There we go, we are on the road that we need to be on. Or are we? I don't think we should be switching to the left somehow. Yeah, we are on the correct route more or less. This is the way.
Yeah.
And that does spawn an encounter here. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Should be probably careful. So where do we actually need to go? Oh, we are here. Yep, I was just looking at it. It might be exactly the place. Yeah, looking at those two. Three actually, whatever nonsense is. Just basically right now dismount and have a look around. What we are gonna be finding in this spot. Alright, so this is it. Yeah, they were eating something here, most definitely. But what else are we gonna find here? Lepiota. That's so far the only thing we have found here. Okay. And that's the second one. Right below that kind of plant. So what exactly are we supposed to be finding here? If even there is something to be found here. Because kinda why not? They could be just sending us somewhere. There wouldn't be anything that you'd be able to find. Like, kinda why not? Even though when you are in a game, you of course always assume you're gonna be finding something interesting when the game sends you in some place. Into some place. Okay, so we at B. Explore the clearing where it all went on. There's really nothing here. So are we like supposed to be like starting on some kind of trail? That we basically find where they went off the road or something along those lines. Then just basically continue. Comfrey, don't really need that. Cannot exactly say I would see anything suspicious or anything that would be letting us on what happened here. Let's try to sit down. That's already something I was looking at. Maybe could help us see things a bit differently. So let's see if that is gonna help. Let's sit from this point. Oh no, it's actually always gonna be sitting us this way. Alright. Plenty of clothes here, and really, they did eat something here. So that is certainly right and correct. Otherwise, I really cannot say that I would be seeing anything unusual here. Or especially anything that the game would be like letting us know that it is special. And we should be looking at it. That is a real mystery. Real mystery indeed. The hair, just as if nothing was happening. There's some kind of blood on it, on the stone here. So is that maybe interesting and important? I don't think so. It's not showing up. Huh. Really no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Really no idea. So yeah, we are in Explore the Clearing where it all went on. Yeah, so we kinda did that, but found absolutely nothing here. Wow, it was one hell of a teleport. Didn't exactly expect that it's gonna be moving me all the way in there. That was just a bit surprising. I'm really gonna be supremely curious what we are supposed to be finding here. Really curious, because I really assume there's gonna be something somewhere on the ground that is actually of interest. We are supposed to somehow find it. But where the hell is it? And what is it? Just a confray. Some Lepiotas still. Dandelions. I'm still kind of within the range, so the range is not exactly small. I don't think it exactly extends as much far away as basically getting out of here. That would be really nasty if it was, for example, like slightly beyond the reach that is actually shown on the minimap. Be really kind of nasty of the depths. But yeah, well, maybe it can happen, but I don't exactly think so. So far I haven't exactly encountered anything like that. Everything was within the range. So there probably is supposed to be something here. Well, it's midday. Let's have a few apples. Let's have some 2 apples right now for a bit of a lunch before they go all bad. But this is absolutely driving me nuts. Because there has to be something here that I'm supposed to find. But it's not even optional. It's supposed to be something that is gonna help us in basically in the development of this quest. So where the hell is it? And what is it? It's not even on the ground and it's somewhere on the trees. or somewhere in the leaves or something like that. It would be really kind of unusual. But in the end, pretty much, who knows? I would be really expecting that it could be somewhere right next to the fire, some basically portion of the meat, or somebody forgot or dropped something here. What is that at the bottom? Well, apparently nothing. So you cannot really right now pick it up. It almost seems like it could be some kind of stuff to be picked up, but apparently not. It's probably just some kind of stone, random stone. I don't know what I should be finding here. So I kinda guess I'm just gonna proceed on Thomas. I already know that it's him because Piper, his friend, already told us that he is implicated, so that he was the one who actually brought the venison. So yeah, that's probably enough. And maybe actually it's rather the thing is not here because you already know what we should be knowing. Maybe that could be also the reason why we are not able to find anything here, because it's kinda moot point of the quest already. Though it's really unusual. Yeah, well, we just basically know what happened here, but apparently no confirmation or anything for that. So hopefully we're not gonna have to go back. And the quest is gonna continue just fine without whatever we were supposed to do here, because I really don't know. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Not even Pebbles was standing on it, so I guess go back.
Yeah.
Ah, wasn't actually this the place where I wanted to look for the grave of one of the bandits? Actually, Sir Ulrich left here? Where was it? It was somewhere here, I think. No, it wasn't here. That was actually quite close to Rovna. That was somewhere here or whatever. Somewhere here, I think. Yeah, that wasn't this place. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything looking kinda interesting. Or are the same. Oh, was it here?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so right now we need to find him. He is actually exactly here. Alright, they already came back. with whatever he was doing, so he's gonna be somewhere here. Let's find him.
What? Show yourself.
There he is. Well, come out. Yep,
Hey,
exactly you who I need to talk to. So roused him out of his food. Because you are having a lot more explaining to do.
I'm here to find out about the Poachers gang, and I need to ask a few questions.
Well, ask away. I don't have all day.
Jake Piper reckons you were at that feast.
I wasn't.
So you're calling Jake a liar?
I don't give a toss about Jake or whatever's buzzing around that empty head of his. He probably got so drunk he had visions of me there.
Alright, so that's not exactly what happened, obviously. So we can win all of them besides the lordship or nobility or whatever, but that's not even an option here. He's kind of belligerent, so I got tempted to actually try that kind of approach on him as well. I don't give a toss about. He probably got so drunk he had visions of me. Start talking or be sorry. Oh,
Look, I can see you're not a poacher. You look like you couldn't hit a barn door.
Yeah, that's kind of true as well.
Are you trying to tell me you're a marksman? Are you an idiot or just too vain to think straight?
I don't see what you're getting at.
Look, I can tell you're not the poacher, but this constant lying isn't helping your case. In the end, if they don't find anyone, they'll come after you. They'll know it's not really you, but so what? There'll be no one better to blame, and someone has to swing for it.
All right. But promise me you won't drag me into anything.
Okay, so I should probably go with the first one. But it was kind of really not what I would use. I would use combination of the first one and this third one.
But I didn't do the shooting. I was given it.
That's a likely story.
Honestly, not a word of a lie. I
oh, yeah, sure.
Just as he was skinning it.
And who might that be?
I don't know.
If you don't tell me who it was, I've no reason to believe that story of yours.
Fine. Fine. He's one of the charcoal men. I've seen him taking the charcoal to the forge. His name is Radan.
There are plenty of charcoal burners around here.
He came from the charcoal piles south of here. If you follow the creek upstream, you can't miss them.
Well, you better pray I find him, because if you've been lying to me, I'll go straight to the castle. Understood?
I'm telling the truth, I swear. I'm sure you'll find him there.
We'll see.
Right. Interesting. That's kind of leading us away from Margaret, but it could also be meaning that there's the hair dude actually like masquerading as somebody else. Okay, we should have probably found some kind of drag marks in there. Maybe I'm gonna have a second look there. But right now we're heading to the south, in which case I'm gonna be also heading to A. So I guess that's gonna be where we go next. And we can probably fast travel there, right? Or should we? We don't really need to, because we also need to talk to the charcoal burner then. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not at the correct spot to go south.
Yeah. Hey!
Yeah.
Alright, so here we are. Might also have a second look at potentially the bandit camp, but we need to go right now, basically east on the crossroads. Have a look here into the camp if maybe something has happened new. No, it hasn't. Still nobody here because you already did it. In which case here we're coming straight east, so basically down. Oh, you're gonna be having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some arrows. That's a good idea, of course. So, what do we go for? Let's use the ordinary arrows. Let's see how good they are. Where do we have them? Or did we sell them? Maybe we sold them. Yeah, we probably did or not. Right now I'm confused. No, there they are. Okay, so they come into inventory. Gonna be using those. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing here, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Keep us out for two. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, you wanted to run anyway, so I kinda solved the situation for you. You're already running after me, so bad for you, I guess, but shouldn't have just attacked me like that. Where is the saber? There it is. Human ear. Interesting. Human ear, Groshans, Hauberk, the Shishak I'm gonna take, that's expensive, Noble Mail Scoif also. Ordinary arrows, yes, Pretzel! He's having one pretzel with him. Okay. Composite gauntlets, and the rest is useless. But otherwise, what did you give me? Human shield, that's 250. It's actually kinda solid, so I'm gonna keep that. And the weapon is what? Nicopolis saber. Yeah, you can keep that. You can definitely keep that. And in case you had something else, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Alright. And all of this is just crap. So what are you like? What were you like doing here? So randomly.
Yeah.
Let's investigate. It seemed like maybe he was trying to ambush us or something along those lines. Or he was some kind of random dude. Maybe even from the bandit camp, because if the camp is not really that far away. Somewhere here, maybe he somehow ran there. But still... strange. Strange, but we also should be eating a few of them. It's already kinda good for some kind of brunch or other later lunch or whatever. Brunch is before, so like luncher. Lunch and dinner together. So some snack basically. Let's take a few apples here. Before they go completely bad. As they will be going bad pretty soon. Fortunately, won't be able to do anything about that. Alright, so we're looking for Radan. Which one of you is Radan? Is it you? Nope. How about you?
God save you, Henry.
No. No.
Are you serious?
Bran. So he has to be the last one. Yes.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
A fellow from Talmberg claims he saw you poaching. What do you have to say about that? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have anything to say to me about that?
I'm not a poacher.
That's not what I've heard.
But I'm not a poacher, though.
That's a good conversation. That's quite a solid conversation right there.
Did your friends tell you the penalty for poaching?
No.
No? Of course not. Because if you knew, you'd never have been foolish enough to get involved.
I'm no poacher.
No, of course not. You're the Pope in disguise.
What?
It's not really very smart,
Just
is
so
he?
you know, the local custom is to string poachers up.
I don't want to hang.
No? Then you better make sure they won't hang you.
How?
For a start, by telling me where I can find your merry band of poachers. Because maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I don't think you're the leader.
No, I'm not.
So, out with it.
They only take me along from time to time.
All right. But you know where I can find them, don't you?
Aye.
And where is that?
The clearing.
Huh.
They meet in a clearing.
They camp there.
And where is the clearing?
A short walk from here.
Oh, Lord. A short walk where? Do you know how many clearings there are in these woods?
No. Sorry. I don't know.
Where is the clearing they camp in? How do I get there?
That's a great
On the
conversation,
trail,
really.
From the huntsman's lodge. Go into the wood by the big broken tree. Eastward.
Very well. I hope I can find it.
God be with you.
Well, that was one hell of a convo. So basically, it's north of the Huntsman, or somewhere, going through woods, some big tree, and then east from there. Just hope it's somewhere written, because I'm not sure I'm gonna be keeping tabs of that. But since we are already here, we can already go to the inn at the glade to basically check out if maybe there's something interesting that you could be learning there. And it's just, was this really only one human here, or are there a few more? It really seemed like some kind of ambush. But only one dude? Really? I suppose so. But anyway, we cannot fast travel. Still. So we need to go basically right now straight there. Which is which way? Okay. So it is east-south, southeast. This way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And southeast still, so basically here. And there it is, you already see the roof. And it's the inn at the glade, or whatever, how is it called? So hopefully we're gonna be having getting some good information over here as well, so that we can close up this quest. We're already getting kinda close to finishing with it. And where do we have the innkeeper? Is that you? That is Andrew. Matthew, villager. That's a lot of named characters here. Fritz. Oh, these are actually... What are they doing here? Those are those guys of mine. Yeah, Fritz. Let's talk to him. What are they doing here?
How's it going? Good money, eh?
What? What money?
Oh, look, go and talk to Matthew first.
Well, alright.
What those two dudes are doing here?
Here's your share.
Your what?
My share of what? What the hell are you on about?
Well, that thing with Thomas, somehow his ring ended up with us.
Okay, so they apparently did have a bit of vengeance on him.
Are you out of your tiny mind? If anyone finds out you robbed him, we'll all be fucked.
Take it easy. It wasn't theft exactly. We all know he stole that ring himself. So if it comes out, he'll be in the shit too. He'll keep his mouth shut.
Oh, that has to be coming back, and he has to take the fall for it. Thomas was the dick in the middle in Ledečko.
Where'd you find someone willing to buy and not ask too many questions?
It wasn't easy. Then Fritz thought of Andrew.
Oh, there's the guy here.
Andrew?
The innkeeper here. They say all sorts of things about him.
And how did it go with him?
One ale, please.
Well, first he didn't seem too keen. When he saw the ring,
pleasure.
he bought it off us. Actually, I'm not surprised. After all, we'll spend all the money on booze here anyway.
What now? What will you do next?
Now that you mention it...
Out with it then. What have you thought up now?
I can't help myself. It's force of habit. We tried to be good at Sassau.
So good that you punched a novice in the mouth.
Exactly. We broke our backs working in the mill.
That's okay, that's not really to take it against him.
And they drove you out?
And they drove us out. The only worthwhile thing we did recently was give that wastrel a thrashing, take his ring, and sell it to Andrew.
I'm not sure I like where you
Yeah, I don't like that
and there's
either.
that. No one in the country gives a damn about the law. And if we knock some thief over the head in the woods, or ambush some wagon with supplies for Sigismund's soldiers, I won't lose any sleep over it.
I don't like the sound of it, yeah.
Wake up, for Christ's sake. It's war. They skewered your parents, didn't they? They fucking burnt down our fucking village, didn't they? Don't you give a damn about that?
I wasn't really thinking it's gonna be going this way. I was thinking it's gonna be coming the way of that sounds dangerous and whatever. I really don't like how actually this was designed, so not really happy.
No, I do.
And now, there's a herd of swine ransacking Skalitz. Those fuckers are trampling over the ashes of Jeremiah, and Desmond, and Siegfried, and Tristan.
My pleasure.
And it's not right. Yet again, right now, what is not right? Is it not right what is actually happening at Skalitz, or is it not right to steal from them? Like, give me better options here, damn it, game.
It's not right.
I can't let it go, Hal. Even if I have to do it on my own, I'll put the fear of God into those bastards.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we can probably have a look what's gonna happen in there, but if they are like stealing, let's settle that.
I knew we could rely on you, Hal. I knew
Let's see how it goes. So a kind of strange introduction into it. The dialogue questions are really all over the place, really.
I was wondering, did we all get equal shares?
No, you got less. It's still plenty.
Well, alright then. So, what's the plan?
Well, I thought Andrew the innkeeper here could help us, but he's nervous. Best ask Fritz. He sorted out selling the ring, and he knows Andrew better.
Alright, I'll do that.
Alright, and you do what? Stealth, right? Yeah, it's actually interesting
I'd like
to
you
train.
to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Alright, but it'll cost you.
Can always, of course, learn. I'm not gonna be haggling with a friend.
Now, pay close attention.
So we have improved stealth. Save the game here. We're talking to Fritz about what actually the fencing was all about.
Good day.
I hear you've got a plan to fleece the local villains.
Be nice, wouldn't it? Otherwise we soon won't have a pot to piss in.
And the innkeeper here could lend a helping hand.
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
He reckons we're not up to it. You should try and talk him into it. You were always good at that. Oh, and tell him I sent you, so he doesn't send you packing.
Do you know how I might set about convincing Andrew?
Mention money.
That's all.
Aye. Our friend the innkeeper's as greedy as they come.
Alright. Let's see about that then. What actually kind of information he is gonna be giving us.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Alright, so first let's ask if he actually... No. Oh yeah, about this.
Listen, innkeeper, I hear you have some game here from time to time.
Aye, we have dice games happening most nights.
You make a stuffed bird laugh. You know full well what I mean.
No, I've no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not here to make any trouble for you. Just looking for some job I can aim for. Another string to my bow. So
Oh, I was thinking this is gonna
I'm
go
catching you.
differently, damn it,
Splendid.
again. I
But before I tell
thought
you
actually it's gonna be
I'll have to
coming
put you to the
like that
test.
it's just a job
You
and
know,
I'm asking
I
if
can't
gonna be
send every
making
Tom,
trouble.
Dick and Harry to my friends.
Fair enough. What do you want me to do?
At the stud farm near here, there's a stable hand by the name of Yaku. Bastard got lucky at dice and won my favourite tankard off me.
And what's that got to do with me?
If you'd stop interrupting, you might find out. Anyway, he's so full of himself, he doesn't want to give it back, not even for money. But he's very fond of archery, and I don't need to add he likes to make bets.
I'm with you.
Oh,
If I
there's
can
gonna
earn
be
your
probably
talent,
trouble.
I can bring it to you. You'll know that
You're not completely useless. That's right. So, get going. I'm thirsty, and I'll always taste it better out of my trusty old tankard.
Alright. It's another side quest, so what else
trade.
I'm gonna be having
Any trouble
about
around these
that?
parts?
Around here? The ones who've got it worst are them at the Neuhof stud farm. Getting things up and running again without old Smill would be a job and a half. His widow Zora's a fine woman, tough as they come. Well, she's a woman still.
Okay, so at the stud farm there might be some kind of extra work for us to have as well.
Would you have a job for me? Maybe you're in need of some supplies?
Fresh meat.
No problem. I can go to Ratai and buy some for you.
I could send a stable boy for that.
Oh.
I'm talking about game.
Game? But that's near impossible to buy. I'd have to hunt it myself. And that's against the law. Ah.
Of course, I'll pay you well for anything you bring me. Even more if it's something you particularly want. And if you help me out here and there, I'll teach you something useful in return.
That's an interesting proposition.
Alright, so that is probably not gonna be happening, but I'm really kinda thinking
Are you after some
that this should have been slightly different, because he apparently does get something from hunters, but we didn't learn anything here.
If you could bring me some, I'd make it worth your while.
Okay.
Fritz sent me. I'd like to talk about...
Ah, you'd like some wine from my cellar? I have it right here, in the bag.
No, I wanted to steal...
Yes, yes, of course it's good. I have it right here, in the bag.
Doesn't want to talk about it now, does he?
Am I talking to the wall? I need you to tell us every time...
Listen, you lad, we're not talking about this here.
Yeah, I was kinda thinking about this slightly, it could be also hit about it, but otherwise...
That's not a bad idea.
Kinda funny to pursue it, and still kinda never know, despite the... especially because of the other options in the other dialogues, which are really kinda chaotic, to be honest.
What is it?
He actually almost fell down. Okay. So let's see.
Fritz sent you, did he?
Aye. This was his idea.
Look, lad, I'm fond of Fritz. I knew his old man, but Matthew, he's insane. Robbing people.
Only those that deserve it.
And you think his lordship won't mind? Have you any idea the kind of shit you can get into? I don't believe you're up to it.
Why don't you believe us?
Kinda interesting.
There's 4 of us, and there's a fucking war on. If we're careful, no one will catch us.
We'll see if you're up to it. You'll need a disguise.
What disguise?
Use your head. You can never be sure no one will see you.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to put on some other clothes, or...
Dress up as humans.
What?
It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows they're looting. If someone's robbed by humans, no one will investigate.
That's true. But I'll have to get some human clothes.
A captain's. And 3 sets of them.
What?
On account of the helmets. No one will recognize you with them on.
And where the hell am I supposed to get it?
There's gangs
This
of
is
humans
really
around
strange.
I've got
This
a
was
good
supposed
idea
to be
where to
about
find them.
robbing the humans
I'm supposed to attack a
and
human
bandits.
A minute ago,
And suddenly it's somehow turning into
now,
the wayfarers normal wayfarers, like what the hell is going on here?
Scouts are
I'm
deserters.
having a strong feeling I'm
Most
not gonna
likely
be
the ones who are
pursuing
trying to
this
stave
quest.
off or take easy pickings. And even humans have to sleep.
That's really... I really don't understand this too much. It's really weird. Those helmets are really expensive also though. Having Captain helmet, that's 900 gold helmet, damn it. That's really expensive. Do I actually want to help them with this? I'm really confused about this quest. Fritz and Matthew have hatched a plan, which usually means lots of fun and lots of mischief. Yeah, those human camps, I've already destroyed all of them. 3 human helmets with face plates, and all 3 suits of human armor. Yeah, we can get that easily, we have all of that in our trunk, but what the hell is going on here? Fritz and Matthew have hatched a plan. I found out Fritz really did know Andrew, the local innkeeper. They were exactly the best of mates though. I had to talk Andrew, the innkeeper, into working with us. In the end he agreed to help with arranging the hold-ups. Let's hope we have bitten off more than we can chew. And you insist we need disguises for the hold-ups. Human outfits, that is. And he told me where I can probably find some humans. This is kinda... really kinda strange overall. Don't exactly like where this is going all around. What? Please let me out. Please. Pretty please. Now. There it is.
Welcome, Henry. I'm glad to see you.
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
I don't have time for gossip. If that's what you're after, go speak to Elena. Goodbye.
Well, what about you? Maybe you have some... Oh, you don't. Okay, you're useless. You are completely useless in that regard. So right now we are... What time is it? Kinda still a lot of day left. Masquerade is gonna be coming later. But sheep and wolves clothing I think we can get. Whatever fruits taste the sweetest, and that goes maybe for poached, double for poached game. Maybe that's one of the reasons. I'm tempted to join the gang of poachers that's hiding out in the Alberg woods. On the other hand, I might just want to infiltrate them to find out what they're really up to, because it looks like they're after more than just game. Alright, that is interesting. That's actually what we're gonna be doing then. Because that sounds solid. Or back. Okay, and this is then going where? Yeah, to the stud farm.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of ways from here. So let's head there. And I think that in the trunk we should be having enough armor. There are gonna be a few hauberks. And we just basically destroyed one human, so we can maybe even take his armor if we wanted to. But otherwise the helmets, I think we have plenty of them. You know, they are really expensive. Well, we don't really need all that much money at this point, so might not be that tragic idea.
Yeah.
To actually continue with the quest, but I'm really fairly confused with the quest, because half the time it looks like it's normal robbery of normal people. And the second half it looks like that they want to rob only supply caravans of the humans and the bandits. I'm really kinda not sure where this is gonna be going. Kinda confusing conversations. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be talking to... Well, when I'm here, I can already talk to you as well. Because you apparently might be wanting some help, Zora. Okay, it's a villager.
God save him.
Ginger Zora. Yes, I want to talk to you.
Do you need a hand with anything around here?
I certainly do. After what happened, I don't know where to begin. Throw out everything that's burnt, hire new stable boys. But why bother? There's just no point anymore. Especially since no one will buy from me. Our best customer was Sir Divish of Talmberg. He paid handsomely for our horses. But now my husband is... Now he's been murdered. His lordship has stopped buying.
What? Why?
Although we still breed excellent steeds.
Then why would he stop buying from you?
I don't know, really. But maybe you could find out? Take our dabbled grey and show him to his lordship. He's a fine steed. A bit of a devil, but fast as the wind. That ought to convince Sir Divish.
Alright.
Why me? Why not go yourself or send a stable boy?
I need all my stable boys here, and besides, You've got his lordship's ear,
Yep,
so I'm sure I
that's a
can
good
trust you.
point.
But how? Do you want to race?
Race? I can't go running around like a March hare just to win some custom. I've got my dignity.
No, not you. A horse race. The winner will determine who Sir Divish buys from.
Ah, I see. And I was afraid I'd have to try and outrun people half my age with these old aching knees of mine.
All right, I'll go and ask Sir Divish. Maybe I can find out what's going on.
That would be very kind of you, lad. Please send him my respectful greetings. God be with you.
Right, so there's gonna be a next order of business as well. Jakub, that's the dude I need to talk about, rather too. Yes.
God almighty, is something happening?
I hear you won a tankard off Andrew the innkeeper.
I did. Luck was on my side. What's it to you?
I always did like that tankard. How do you fancy testing that luck of yours and betting your tankard against my coin?
What do you have in mind?
I've heard it said you're the best archer in the region, but I'm not so sure. Care to put it to the test?
Maybe not the best, but I reckon I could beat you any day. Very well. I'll bet the tankard against your Grosjean. Deal?
Fine.
Yep,
Let's do it.
no problem. Let's see
Follow
if you're
me,
gonna
then.
be successful in there.
Good luck then.
Ooh, that was a long overshoot. That was a bull's eye almost. Ow.
Jesus, this is no challenge at all. Beginners.
Good.
Nice shot, but what's this?
Another pretty good shot. Actually somehow got not as tragic.
Beginners.
Oh crap. Oh no, that was a mistake.
Couldn't hear a barn door.
Seems so slightly.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah, he's gonna win, unfortunately.
Settle up, youngster. And feel free to come and see me.
It's gonna be kinda difficult because he's not really half bad. It's not half bad. And are we like losing all the arrows here? Or are they coming from me or not? That's the question here. Okay, the apples are already bad. And the bacon is bad as well. Damn it, I forgot about that one. Well, that's gonna be thrown away, unfortunately. That bacon, but I swear, what kind of arrows right now I'm using? Tournament arrows. Alright, so that's basically those he's giving me. Oh, don't go anywhere. I need to try again. Because apparently I will need to win this competition. It's gonna be apparently pretty hard. Come on.
So,
what about it?
So, how about...
Suits me. Very well.
Fine, let's...
Follow me then. God be with you.
Come on. Hit the middle. Oh no, that was a good hit by him. It was a dangerously good hit by him.
You had a favourable wind.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh. Yeah, that miss is gonna be costing me. I would need to really hit well right now. No, how did that fly so far away? Now this is definitely a lot closer than it was before. No, well, not anymore.
Murderer! For God's sake, do something! Murder! Oh my God! Murder! There!
What?
Help! There's a murderer here!
What the hell? What? I just finished the competition and he decides I'm a murderer? I mean, like, screw you. Well, I'm not playing this. Okay. Well, game, thank you for this. Not interested. Not interested at all in such a development. But we'll retake the competition because it seems we can win. It's not that impossible.
Are you serious?
Be a bit more.
It's not really that impossible, apparently.
I hear you want a tank.
I did.
I always did like.
What do you have in?
I've heard it said you're.
Maybe not. Very well.
Fine.
Follow me then. Goodbye.
Okay.
You had a favourable wind. Beginner's luck.
Slightly ahead. It should have been a better hit, damn it. Nice.
You could miss one or two.
Oh, that was almost a total miss, but he is getting ahead quite a bit. How is that going over? When previously that was not even topside, damn it. Well, I'm screwed at this point in this round. Well, 22. He definitely did shoot pretty well this time. The last one was actually pretty close to being pretty solid.
Settle up, youngster.
Okay, let's go again.
So,
what about...
Because if everything goes well, I actually can do it. And maybe I'm gonna be training archery in the process as well. So can I guess why not? We're having 12,000 groshens. So 15 is absolutely nothing for us. Oops. Very good start. Excellent start. You might probably already stop shooting, I guess. Yeah, we pretty much can.
This is no challenge at all.
And he's getting also pretty good hits there.
Beginner's luck. Not bad. Not bad. You had a favourable wind.
Oh.
Not doing too well, are you? Nice shot. But watch this. Sacre, you could miss one or two. Missed by a mile.
If it wasn't for the horrific start, this could have been a pretty good series. Damn it.
So,
what about it?
It's gonna be an expensive tank art,
Very
it
well.
seems.
fine.
Come on, take care. My little sister can shoot better.
Not getting high enough numbers. Oh, that was a bad bullseye on his part. Damn it!
Missed by a mile.
How is that flying over, damn it?
Too well, are you? You had a favorable wind. My little sister can shoot better.
Oh, that was horrible.
Barn door. My little sister can shoot better.
Well, this was a horrible round.
Beginner's luck. My little sister can shoot better. Not doing too well, are you?
Okay, let's give it one more shot.
So,
What about it?
so how about shooting for the...
Suits me. Very
Fine,
And
let's do
see
it.
if it's gonna be working or not.
Goodbye.
It's really difficult with the archery, but yeah, well, we'll see.
Couldn't hear a barn door. Sacre, you could miss one or two. Nice shot, but watch this. Not doing too well, are you?
No, that should have been a middle.
Missed by a mile. Beginner's luck. Sacre, you could miss one or two. Not bad. Not bad. Nice shot. But watch this.
So,
What about?
so,
Oh, I really kinda wonder if actually I can
Oh,
even do
man.
it.
See you later.
I might need a bit more higher skill in archery, in which case I probably cannot do it all that much. And I probably will have to do the quest differently. I will not be infiltrating them.
Sacre, you could miss one or two.
Just basically trying to do it the forceful way or something along those lines. No! Yeah, I knew it's gonna be a mistake.
Beginner's Beginner's luck.
Stop hitting the good numbers, dude.
Missed by a mile.
Nice.
Favorable wind.
That was a bullseye right there. Another one. But he's getting them as well, that's a problem. Suddenly out of nowhere he's getting bullseyes.
Nice shot. But what's this? Sacre. You could miss one or two.
This was the closest one yet.
And feel free to come and see me. When
So,
what about it?
It's basically all about
So,
getting
how about
slightly
some-
lucky that he doesn't hit the
Fine,
good ones.
do it.
Basically he needs to finish about
Follow me
20, and if he does, you already did it a few times, then there is a real chance actually be close to him.
You had a favorable wind. Sacre. You could miss one or two. Beginner's luck. You had a favorable wind.
Ah, and that's where I lost it, because he got a big one and I missed completely.
You had a favorable wind. Not bad. Not bad. Nice shot. But what's this? Nice shot.
You wanted, he got 5 at the last one, really? Ah,
Sell of young.
freaking annoying, this was really close. Exactly as I said.
What about it?
If he missed at least one some good shot in there, I could have had actually maybe even beaten him.
let's do it.
Damn it.
Follow me then. Good luck then.
I have to do it. I have to do this.
Couldn't hear barn door. Not bad. Not bad. Nice shot. But what's this?
Nice.
Not bad. You had a favorable wind. Beginner's luck. Not bad. Not bad.
Damn it! That shouldn't have happened. Almost got it. This is exactly the point where I could have won. Damn it!
Sell of youngsters.
So close. So close.
So,
What about it?
so
Very well.
I reckon I have a lot of money to burn.
let's do it.
so he can win a lot
Follow
of
me, then.
a lot of
See you
it.
later. You had a favorable wind. Nice shot. But watch this.
No! How did it fly so far away?
Nice shot. But watch this. Nice shot. But watch this. You had a favorable wind. You had a favorable wind. Beginner's luck.
He got 5 on the last one again. Oh, because... Oh, he gets 5 because he finishes first. Yeah. Okay, that's... something to keep in mind, actually. Okay. But how do we, like, beat that? I'm not sure I can.
What about it?
So, how...
Suits me very well.
Fine, let's do it.
Follow me, then. God be with you.
I'm not actually sure that I can shoot faster than him.
My little sister can shoot better. Beginner's luck. Nice shot. But watch this.
Oh, crap.
Here, barn door. Missed by a mile. Not bad. Not bad.
What? Heretics have been arrested? How did they did not run away? I thought we actually made sure that they would run away. So I probably did not wait long enough.
Not bad. Ha! Settle up, youngster.
So, how about that tankard then?
What about it? I like to drink from it.
So, how about shooting for the tankard then?
Suits me.
That was a disconcerting message right
Fine,
there.
let's do it.
That actually the Valdensians were apprehended. I thought they actually ran away. There wasn't anybody home. So why did he get them and where?
You had a favorable wind.
Come on, get quicker at the shooting. Can use the bonus at the end.
Beginner's luck. Sacre, you could miss one or two. Sacre, you could miss one or two. Nice shot, but watch this. Not bad. Not bad. Sacre, You could miss one or two. You had a favourable wind. Beginner's luck.
We have one.
Damn, you're better
Yes!
than I expected. Oh,
Only took about 10 attempts. There it is. It took us about better day of, or better half of the day. There it is. Yes, an archery up. But that I'm really unhappy that the Valdensians actually got caught. Yeah, that's not good. I'm unhappy about that. I was hoping that actually they would be escaping, but apparently they were kinda either too slow or anything. But they were out of the farm. So I actually think that really probably then was a timer. Then I should have waited like a day or two more. And maybe they wouldn't have called them. Well, was too hasty. Shame. Shame, shame, shame.
Hey!
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Not good. But yeah, well, that's how it goes. I was just a bit too hasty to actually get the vicar going and looking for them somewhere else. I was having the thought of maybe if I should be like waiting for another day to let them know, but yeah, well, didn't. And they were unfortunately caught. Okay, that's the one they should be taken to Townberg. Let's do it some other day, I guess. First I'm gonna be taking you. And where are we actually going from here? That's a real question. Because we are quite close by to Rataye. We could sell a lot of things here at Rataye. Or we could also go here, sleep there, and yeah, let's go here. Okay, cannot.
Yeah.
So let's go sleep into the inn. We're gonna be resolving also through the trunk the stuff for that quest with Matthew and Fritz. We also need to give him the tank card, so it's already everything basically sending us here. I hope I'm going the right way. Well,
Yeah.
it's quite long a road still this way. There it is. Horsemanship perk, thank you. Alright, so let's park Pebbles. He is parked right next to his friends, and there is some food that I need to throw away. So do you have some junk pile here around that I could be using exactly towards that end? There's the hog, Maybe they might be actually liking it. Yeah, pigs eat everything, so I guess I'm gonna just throw it to you here. Where are you having some food? Just gonna throw it to you here. All of those apples. All of them. Bacon. Oh, that's... He's gonna be eating himself. That's kinda gross slightly. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that away somewhere else. That is unfortunate, let's say. To have him eat his own kind. And the smoked sausage is also kinda going bad already. So we should maybe eat it. Yeah, there you go with all the apples. They're actually all of them, not really just one. So enjoy, piggy. Enjoy yourself. I don't think there's any water here. No, there isn't. So I got your tankard, but first I'm gonna be taking small dinner, and that small dinner is gonna be then what? The sausage. 70. 70, so that seems like it could be the sausage. Yeah, let's just have the sausage. Without anything, let's just treat ourselves a bit. Maybe we could at least drink it down with the water from Pebbles. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's take the water from you so that we actually wash it down. I'm not gonna be using the wine, but the drinking water, why not? Or does it do something else, the water as well? Nourishment, health, energy. No. Or it's gonna can go it with us. Okay, let's not. Let's use it somewhere where we're gonna be camping. Okay. Okay, I want to buy a room.
Have you got a bed?
Aye, there's a... For how long?
Just the one night.
All right.
Here you go.
You got it all to yourself?
And
Where
it
do
should
I
be
go to
probably the
On the upper
second
floor of the
room.
inn. The middle room is yours.
Middle room, yes.
Good luck then.
I got you your tankard, boy.
I'm at your service.
I brought you back your tankard.
Ah, so you're not completely useless.
What the hell?
Lucas will be happy to see what handy people I'm sending him.
I suppose this Lukesh is your poacher friend.
Now then, poacher's not a very nice word. I'll call him more a man who knows a good opportunity when he sees one.
I see. And where can I find this opportunistic friend of yours?
He lives on the hill to the north of the castle, in a small hut. If you're planning to talk to him, make sure you tell him I sent you.
I won't forget. Thanks.
I'm the one who should thank you. I'm looking forward to putting my lips to the old love of mine.
Okay.
I'll be right back with that.
Good luck to you.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Okay, okay, okay. That means we can go inside, resolve a few things, and those few things, that's actually something in the trunk. Because we need the captain helmet and whatever, so I'm just gonna be... Oh, I actually should have picked up everything from Pebbles first and foremost. Damn it, forget about that. Okay, let's go back down. Let's take everything from him that you want to hide that. That is not really the swords, but definitely the armor. Yes, those coifs, this. Probably nothing of this part. Then lockpicks you can keep with us most definitely. This as well. And that's probably gonna be it.
Here we are.
We don't actually have to give them the expensive helmets. That's good, I think. Right? What helmets we're having? We're having one human captain's helmet, a human shishak, and ornamented human shishak. So yeah, we don't need to give them the expensive one, so we definitely won't. Okay, so Achendar Brigandine, they're probably gonna be put in on us, I think. But I don't remember if we already actually cleaned it up. Because it was the last guy. It was the last camp right next to Užice. Then we got back, we got another quest, we slept. I think I already cleaned it up. But let's make sure that I do, so let's not put it up yet. So let's move it. Captain's helmet is coming there as well, because it's really expensive. This is coming there, this is coming there. What kind of suit of armor? Are they looking for the hauberks? I'm gonna be curious about that. If that is the case or not. Human Shishak. I'm gonna be just giving them the worst things. Spirited pauldrons, silver spurs, and that is about it. Yeah, pretty much. And right now we should be losing everything, yeah. 0 armors, 0 helmets. Yes, so what do we need for this? 3 human disguises. Yeah, we don't really need to go there. Because we've already been there. And gotten everything that we need. So we need covered helmets. What do we have? Captain's helmets are really expensive. I don't really want to use them. So 340 for the Shishak. 340 for the Shishak. And ornamented Shishak is useless. So we can take that. Okay. Human Shishaks. 2 of them. 2 of those damaged. So there's some kind of diversity. That's for them and 3 armor sets. So some Hungarian hauberks, but they are kinda really damaged, all of them. So hopefully we're gonna be like getting them repaired. That is quite a question here, if I should be giving it them repaired or not. What's gonna happen? But I just want to check if it's all about just the armor. So reinforced hauberk. Lamellar is 330. Yes, it's gonna be second armor, and the third one, cheapest of those, is this one, because it's broken. And let's see if it's enough. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's all of it, but I would like to give them the armor actually repaired. So, yeah, let's not be a dick. And give them something that is actually useful. Okay, so let's equip them well. We just right now know what works, what doesn't. So I just need to remember not to sell everything. And get things repaired. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be it then. An 8 hour of sleep. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. We had achieved quite a lot of things, defeated some more humans along the road, and we're gonna be continuing quite interesting quests. The Huntsman quest seems to be quite interesting next time. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, would be of course quite glad for a follow and to see you on some other stream. Then I'm having of course YouTube with past streams and Facebook and Twitter for some other information if you're interested in that. All the links are of course below the stream if you just click on the pictures. So I guess thank you very much for watching. I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place, and see you later.